It's Dana Shay again. Welcome to our fourth and final video. I am so excited that you have trusted me enough to walk this dream journey with me. And as we've delved into the topics of what we need to do to live out our dream, just a quick recap in video number one, we talked about narrowing down our dream and making that something that's much more manageable for us to accomplish. In video number two, we talked all about what are we willing to give up and sacrifice for a season so that we can see our dreams come to fruition. In video number three, we talked about consistency and how we have to be consistent if we want our dreams to come true. And this fourth and final video is I just want to encourage you to never, ever, never, never, never give up on your dream. I read probably one of the best books, and I read a lot. And so, one of the very best books that I've read on dreams and your passion and your purpose and all that is a book by Bruce Wilkinson called The Dream Giver. This book was so good. If you don't have it, you need to get a copy of it. And so, in this book, he really talks about leaving the land of familiar and going into the land of the unknown. And you know what? To be very honest with you, that right there is what keeps many people from living their dreams. It's because, when you step out on faith, it's something that's unknown. A lot of people would much prefer to stay in the land of familiar with what they know, with their routine, with their same group of friends, than to step outside of that into something that's unknown because there's fear there. And so if we can attack the fear, then we can begin to unlayer this thing. And then you can get down to the nitty gritty, which is this beautiful little seed that I believe God planted in each of us, which is called your purpose. But you're never going to get to your purpose or your dream if you are controlled by fear, if you're controlled by what everybody else thinks, if you're controlled by your own past failures or mistakes, if you're controlled by even a fear of success. A lot of times people will have a fear of success. Whatever that is, this is a great time for you to pause this video and begin to journal that out. What are you afraid of? Why have you not lived out your dream? Or maybe you say, Dana, I am living out my dream, but it's just taken me so long. Well, are there any obstacles that are standing in your way that maybe you haven't really dealt with head on? For me, it was a lack of a college education. And for the longest time, I let that be my crutch. I knew that I had a gift to write. People would tell me that all the time. And even before people told me, I knew that I had that gift. I could write, I could organize my writings very easily. And it's something that I love to do. But because I didn't have a master's of fine arts degree, I felt like, well, no one's going to, give me any attention or no one's going to take me seriously on this subject. And so I allowed my lack of having a college education to be my crutch. For years, I didn't do anything. I didn't write. I didn't do what I knew that I was supposed to do because I let that be my obstacle. And one day, I think I heard a friend of mine. That's what it was for me. And this will get you when you see other people starting to live out your dream. You're like, okay, hold up. Let me get myself together. And so I had a friend of mine and she published a book. And I'm the type of friend, I'm always going to be happy for you, okay? No jealousy here. I was very happy for her, but that situation really woke me up. And I said, you know what? She doesn't have a college degree either. And she wrote and published a book. And so I began to say, you know what, the heck with this, let me go ahead and start journaling, let me go ahead and start getting my thoughts together, let me go ahead and start seeing exactly what it is that I need to do to get this book out. And so now having not having that degree, it's now a blessing because guess what, now people look at me and when I go to speaking engagements or I write something or and I have some sort of influence, people are like, wow, where did you go to school? Do you have a communications degree? Did you work in journalism? And I'm like, no. And I don't take that glory for me. I know that it was a gift from God for me. And I'm able to say, you know what? That's the thing. When you're able to say, I saw a hurdle, I saw what other people may have tried to put me in a box and say, well, you need this, you need that, you need to have a platform, you need to have this specific degree. But I said, you know what? I'm out of the box. I don't live my life like that, and neither should you. Don't ever allow other people's limitations to limit who you are. See, the thing is that no one can stop you from living your dreams other than you. And that is so true. I have had doors and opportunities open for me that I don't deserve. Guys, I've had jobs in the past that I was totally unqualified for. I would look at jobs and I would say, oh, okay, they say you need a master's degree, or they say you need a bachelor's in this, and they say you need 3 to 5 years experience. I don't have any of that, but I'm just going to apply for it because I think I do a good job. And guess what? I would get the job. And so, you know what? For you, you can do that too. What's your dream? What's standing in your way? You need to be able to attack that thing head on and realize that it's really your perception, you see. It's not really the problem isn't a real problem. It's how you perceive the problem. See, think about it. The problem wasn't that I didn't have a college degree as to why I didn't write a book. That was what I perceived because I still don't have a college degree and I've written the book and it's about to be published. So it was when I was able to overcome that perception of that problem, that's really where you're going to find the power to then pursue your passion. And I don't mean to say all these it's just kind of flowing out of me, okay? So I just want to encourage you guys, never give up on your dream. Some people start out and they have these great aspirations and these great plans and these great dreams, and 2 years later you can't find them. And you know what? It's because they gave up. Somebody came along and told them, oh, you need to be thinking about this, or you need to be doing this, or you need to be working this job, or whatever it was. And unfortunately, they bought into that and they gave up on their dream. So I don't want you guys to do that. If you are under the sound of my voice right now, I want you to make a commitment to yourself that you are going to accomplish your dream come hell or high water, no matter what obstacles come in your way, no matter what hurdles you have to face or hop over, you are not going to quit on yourself. So I hope that you found these 4 videos to be very encouraging and challenging for you. Run them back through. Answer those questions, especially the ones in video number 1. That's really going to lay the foundation for all of this. And please do me a favor and share these videos with someone else. If they've encouraged you, chances are they're going to encourage someone else. So if you need any more inspiration, head on over to my website, which is blogyourwaytowealth.com, and I'll be happy to chat with you guys. You can always email me, contact me through the website. Have a great day. Go live out your dreams and let's change the world. Bye.